Hi guys, so for your own cola hookah, you're gonna need a bottle. You're gonna need the bottle of your favorite cola. I'm using Pepsi here because that's what I had. I'd definitely be using Coke otherwise. But I have this with me. So you need this. You're gonna need a tray which is filled with water. I have water here. You're gonna need a bunch of newspapers. I'll show you why you're gonna need that. Then you're gonna need electrical tape. This is very important, you just cannot do without this. You need plumbing tape. Now it's like plumbing tape is like Teflon tape. It's really thin. I use it to airtight every part of the Shisha, but you can also use electrical tape for it. Then you need a Shisha hose. It usually comes with a Shisha. It's alright if you don't have one of these, but if you have them, then you definitely want to use them. It makes your life easier. Last but not the least, you need a drilling machine. Now I know most of you guys don't have a drilling machine at home, but if you do, then it's gonna make your life really easy. So use one of these drilling machines, and with a drill bit that is able to make a hole, like literally a hole with a diameter. So maybe in the future I'll make a video on how you can make this Shisha at home without a drill machine, but for now, for the people who have a drill machine, lucky you, y'all can make this at home. I'm using a tray with water because I don't want glass particles in the air which will go in my eye, so I'm gonna be just putting some water on the bottle and then drilling the hole. And we're making the hole because we want the hose to go over here, right here. Now the best place to put it wouldn't be on the branding. So we've got branding here, and this place is pretty flat. It doesn't have these ridges. It's pretty flat, and I think it's gonna be a good place to put my hose. There you go guys, this is what you want. Alright guys, with the hole complete, 90% of your work is done. Now since the bottle is very narrow, once we insert the hose, you'll be able to see that since this pipe will be going through the center, the hose and the pipe are gonna hit each other, and it's gonna prevent it from going. So we want the hose to be at an angle which allows our pipe to go at the same time. I know my pipe is a little long, your pipe has to be shorter than this, probably like if your metal pipe is an inch taller than your glass, that's perfect. Now I don't have anything to cut my pipe with, so I'm just going to be using this one. Otherwise it's always better if you have a pipe of the right size. Having this pipe is just going to make my Shisha not so portable, it'll be longer. Anyway, now you need your hose, you need some electrical tape, and now we're going to use our paper to pack up the surrounding space so that we can have it at an angle. I'm going to like roll it up. I'll put it around like that. And I'll use electrical tape to fix it in position. Now what that's going to do is it's going to allow us to put it in at an inclination, and it's fixed. As you can see, it's probably airtight, it's fixed. Now here is where I use the Teflon tape. What I basically did was I used less of the paper. See, I ripped half of it out. I used less of the paper, and then I put the tape on top of it, the electrical tape, and on top of that I wrapped it with the Teflon tape. So now I have this, and this probably has to work. It will, don't worry, it definitely will. I'll show you how it will work. You put it inside and you just press it a little more so it fits. And there you can see it's made a good fit and it's not gonna go anywhere. And you want about an inch and a half of space down below. We know that we want it to be stuck here. I wanted it to be here, so I'll take my tape and I'll just wrap it around. Now with the same method, we take some paper and then we take the tape. This doesn't look the best shisha around, but it's definitely a conversation starter. I mean, come on, you have a Pepsi shisha. That's really cool. Anyway, the next thing, again, you put the Teflon tape. Now it's optional. If you don't have the Teflon tape, it's gonna take you a couple of tries to get it right. But the Teflon tape guarantees it. It guarantees an airtight fit, and you won't have to break your head. If at all you don't do it right and your shisha doesn't work, you won't have to break your head. So there you have this. Now what you do is you insert it and you press on it. So this opening is very narrow. If you put it, it's gonna slide off. It's not airtight or anything. We're gonna use the same method like we did here and here to make this airtight. Our next step will be attaching our flavor bowl on top. I want the diameter of the pipe to be increased around this in this spot. And in the same way, I'm gonna take some newspaper. And I'll put this on top. Like, since I have it, I'm gonna use it. Like, it's not necessary. If you don't have it, no problem. But if you have it, then you might as well use it. Now, since you all can see, it's so tall, so the center of gravity is obviously high. It's very easy to tip over. So I'm gonna make this. I made the stand, so I can fix it inside. And now my shisha is way more stable. It won't fall. I also had this light. It's an LED light, and if you close the circuit by applying pressure here, it lights up. And the best place to put it is below the stand here, and I placed the shisha on top. My shisha is gonna light up. I want you to let me know how you like it. And if this was a good build, then please hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment what you want to see me do in the next video. So until then, take care. I'll see you later.